I'll be reacting to How Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom, episode 17. I'll be watching it off of Funimation's website. And I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go! Bing! I swear I love King Records. Bing noise when it comes to their logo. Yeah, their company does do questionable shit. They're the very reason why I don't use footage in my videos. But hey, they have a badass logo, and I respect the craftsmanship of it. All right, now it's here. I wonder who could someone be talking to when it comes to behind those bars, though. I mean, we haven't seen. Oh, okay, that's reasonable. Yeah, it's been so long since we've seen them have a comp. And it's about damn time, too. And this is something I really like about Soma, too, because you can tell he respects, and for good reason, he respects Carmine a good deal, because he wouldn't be saying that if he didn't have respect. And even love like the symbolic gesture, too, where someone could be talking to him standing up, but instead to try to talk at Carmine's level, he's sitting down on a chair, Soma. I like those little visual touches there. I'm assuming if he's talking with Carmine, he might want to actually work with him or something. That's going to be my guess. Although I'm excited because I have been waiting to see a conversation between these two, because out of the characters in season 1, I gotta say, Carmine actually was one of the most memorable characters, if you ask me. So I actually can't wait to see more of them. And plus, his character design just lets cook like loads of ass. Any excuse for the series to have more of him, I look at it as a freaking good thing, if you ask me. Not as a negative in any way, shape, or form. Oh, and saying that, I wonder when he's going to be riding with this girl on that epic-looking freaking dragon, because honestly, that thing looks so damn fucking cool. Okay. This song is stuck in my... I actually listened to the full version of the song. It's freaking amazing. All right, now it's back. Ho ho. I'm not surprised Lizzie said nothing so far. Whoa. And I kind of like this because we dove into Alicia indirectly, seeing the emotional burden that she's got. I mean, hey, Carmine's just doing what he thinks is right, though. I mean, that's only fair. Whoa. Actually, can't wait to see that. I hope they actually do show off that event on screen. Huh. The thing is, it's life, though. Unfortunately, you gotta do things that you're not comfortable with. Damn. Yeah, even I kind of agree that's going a bit too far. I understand Crumlin's standpoint, but there is only so far you should go, because if you go for an eye for an eye, I like this now. Aww. I love how much of a gentle heart Soma has in this instance here. He gives him extra characterization. And I like this, seeing how much the burden of having the power is affecting him. Wow. Damn. Can only hope you can live up to those expectations. I don't like the sound of it, but hey, if it's something that has to be done. Oh! And you can tell he really doesn't want to do this. Because now he's not staring at Carmine directly after he thought about the fact that. After he thought of the fact that he has to kill Carmine. Oh, no, no. Fuck! I don't want to see him die. Man, I gotta say, Carmine's a man of conviction there. I mean, hey, that's just Carmine's way, though. He's probably long accepted this for months and maybe even years. That's probably why he's so composed. The thing is, though, you can't have everything you want in life, unfortunately. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made that you can't account for, and other people make sacrifices they can't account for. The thing is, Georg would have to be content with it because it's the only option in front of them right now. And it's the only option for Georg. Aww. And I like the symbolism of seeing this sprout coming from the grass there. Oh. It's just a shame that he's not going to be able to see those children, though. He kind of does. It's just the way he's saying how he's assured that he's going to have children with Felicia someday. I'm assuming from probably sources he might have had spies maybe around the kingdom to learn of his exploits. Oh. Ah. I'm assuming he knows way more than he's letting on. He would have to with the way he's reacting. Whoa. Sounds like a potential red flag there, though. Ah. Damn. Talk about things just becoming extremely darker now. Ah. I love how he says that. Ah. I love how looks at her as family at this point. Oh man. I like the music. Like that little noise in the background. When it comes to the music, it really set off how things in this are just becoming darker now. And that it puts into context why he looks super stressed in the opening now. You can tell Alicia, you can tell she definitely something deep down inside of her. You can tell she potentially wants to tear up with the situation, but she really can't, fortunately. But that's what I do love about this series. It's one to show off the rough bits of warfare and the tough consequences of it. This honestly is one of the things that's been making season 2 of this series just phenomenal so far. At least in comparison to season 1. And I like season 1, for those of you wondering, despite its faults. I've been waiting to see the sister and her boy having a conversation eventually. Hey, I wouldn't blame him. For all we know, there could be some interesting warfare tactics in them, some history on them that might be irreplaceable, or even sort of methods of making food or technological advances or something like that I can utilize. I could see why they'd want all those books. Knowing the work he has, he wouldn't. Yeah, knowing the work he has, he wouldn't be able to do it though. Yep, I mean, work waits for no one, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I mean, considering all the warfare and conflict in the series, looking like that type of thing would be near impossible. Huh. Oh, shit. I'm assuming things are going to go down. Shit, I really do hope this doesn't imply that there might be some spies in the Inner Boys Kingdom, because with them saying that things are going too smoothly, that sounds like a potential red flag. Okay, at least now I know what they're looking for at the very least. Oh, looks like you might have found it. Ah. The thing is, though, it's not like they're in a position to have luxuries, though. And complaints are realistic considering that young folk do sometimes. Oh. Why is she believe? Talk a little about that. I mean, it does make sense that they'd be handling out the lands that Carmine and his followers formerly had. Hey, it's only fair that Aisha get some land considering all that she did in season 1. She did a shitload. I like how someone wanted to say this himself. And Sean, she does deserve a promotion there. Hey, I mean, he did well for himself, though, regardless of that fact. Oh, shit. Well, then. I mean, let's say you could have multiple wives. Would Alicia approve of this at the get? It does sound like it'd be an amazing award, though. And yeah, at least Aisha's father would approve. Way to put her feelings out on the table there. Instantly barren for everyone to see. How would Alicia feel exactly? Oh, but then again, it. Oh, I love how he asked Alicia for permission on this. And she did mention this in season 1 too. It doesn't come out of nowhere. Aww. Oh man, yeah, I wouldn't blame him. He wants to make the woman in his life happy. Oh, he's just going all gaga. Hey, it's only fair. Oh, that's so sweet. Freaking, this makes me love Aisha more than I already did from the get-go. I don't even think that's a question. Of course she'd instantly say yes. Yes! Fuck yeah! I mean, you can definitely tell Juna has feelings for our boy. Juna. Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy. So there's going to be some complications soon. Oh. Whoa. I like this how she looked out after Juna here. Oh, she's going for it. She should have shot. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's already a lot taken in Alicia and Aisha as his wives. That's a good point. I love how he's thinking about the political angle of the whole thing. Oh, okay. I like how you didn't say no straight up. Aww. And it makes sense. He's got to think about the kingdom too. Hey, that's fair. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. Damn, there's a lot of plot progression. Holy shit. I mean, let's see what the episode brought forward to the table, which is a lot. Unfortunately, there was Carmine's death. That's some rough stuff, but they didn't mention the fact that was going to happen in season 1. So, as sad as it is, it was payoff towards that plot point build up for quite a while. It was bound to happen. So we got through that. We got someone now having Aisha as his wife with this progression there. And again, they built that up in season 1 that he is going to need to have multiple wives. And they mentioned the rationale for that. So it is, so no one can just say, oh yeah, this series is having a harm out of nowhere just because. In context of this anime, it makes sense why that would happen. It ain't there just for the sake of it being there. So credit to the series there for giving us payoff for another potential plot point. And I like seeing Juna make a move. I'd say they it also did great from a character standpoint, seeing how much Carmine was willing to sacrifice for the benefit of the kingdom too. But it also is interesting how it's definitely implying there's going to be an antagonistic force when there is even information you didn't want to share. And I'd say it was a great character moment seeing our boy angry that Carmine was going to go through with killing him, with the whole decision of killing himself. That was interesting too. Okay, now it's back. Oh boy. I'm assuming they're gonna might go against the king eventually, though. Whoa! Yo, this is just a freaking douchey. All right, I gotta admit now, that's a nice cliffhanger there. So that's something I also really enjoyed about this episode too. Now, I'd say if I only had a complaint when it comes to the characterization, it's when it comes to Alicia, because I would have loved to have seen maybe a bit where she's by herself reacting to the death of Carmine. It's just we only see her react to it just for like maybe a second or two, and then bam, we go on to them making announcements of who gets Carmine's land, and then Aisha getting engaged to someone, things like that. But we don't get to see Alicia's reaction. Felt like the episode, when it comes to handling emotions, it felt abrupt. I'd be lying if I was like, oh yeah, it was completely well done 100%. But that's my flaw with the episode. It went a little bit too quickly there. Everything involving Carmine was amazing, but I thought they missed the chance with Lycia here. And when it comes to like Juna wanting to also get together with Soma, they didn't really show us a lot of sequences with Juna building chemistry with Soma. We've seen Soma build chemistry with Lycia in a lot of bits in season 1, and Aisha too. We saw him build a lot of chemistry with her in season 1. So those two being his queens, it makes sense because the series is built towards that. Juna, on the other hand, barely had any fuck all screen time in season 1. Barely had any screen time in this season so far. And then it's like, oh yeah, she's also she's gonna become one of the Soma's wives in the future. I'm like, this doesn't feel like it has weight. The bits involving Aisha had weight because she did have a pretty damn cool relationship with Soma that was established. It had multiple episodes of build-up and all that going behind it. With Juna, it's like, oh, okay, it just happens out of, I mean, I know it doesn't happen out of nowhere, but it's like, damn. Would have loved to have seen maybe more bits with her interacting with Soma in season 1. The small bits they had just didn't feel like enough. And then a lot of her achievements in season 1 were also off screen when it comes to like any war scenes involving her. Because in season 1, they gave the lion's share of all the cool stuff to Aisha and Lycia, but not to Juna. That's where my issues lie. Like, this episode was great. I'm still going to give this episode straight up an 8.25 out of 10 because it's that good. But there are bits where I felt this episode should have slowed things down just a little bit more. But in saying that, the positives outweigh the negatives because, again, there being the implication that there's going to be a faction against Soma is going to be interesting to see. It adds stakes. The animation quality was serviceable. It got the job done. I liked the artwork. And the voice acting was pretty amazing. And that's why overall, I really did like the episode overall. I just felt it could have slowed things down a little bit here and there. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comments, or subscribe because you're not going to want to miss my reaction to episode 18. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.